All right, chat, welcome back. Unfortunately, we had a crash yesterday, so we're going to rewatch the little bit of gameplay we did beforehand, and then we're going to continue right where we left off. So this is a video from yesterday to catch us up. All right, let's find out what happens, who the green guy is.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have said, they were the most advanced civilization in the galaxy.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning.
Thank you,
And
Captain
we're up
Collins, for that
against
raid.
Something greater than we can imagine.
For now, it's probably best we don't let on how much we know.
Play our cards close to the vest. Smart. I agree. Then when the time is right, we can confront them.
Diplomatically, of course.
Right.
We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
We need to know what's down there. What the Hotari are hiding. To better understand what we're up against. And to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau.
What?
Assuming you're up to the task. It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I got this. I'm the player, damn it. I'm
I'll
a
get
hero.
the Away Team in and out. They're in safe hands with me.
Under normal circumstances, that would be the case. But given the sensitive nature of this incursion, I'm afraid you'll have to go it alone. I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
Tylus will be essential to my success. Not only her knowledge of the mines, but her ability to gain access, particularly now that we know which mine we need to get into.
Make sure she understands the need to keep this covert.
She's not going to want her people to know about this.
Get in touch with Tylus and make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Elydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime? Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
I should get you some more water. My water cup. All right, and this is the part where it crashed. Right at that scene. So we're going to now continue from that save right now. And now it shouldn't crash anymore.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Tamaris.
Try her again.
It's the second Y. After he talks after the second
Commander
Y, that's
Westbrook
when
to
it...
Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
They just completely skipped that second one.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
So it looks like they just removed the second
I'm
prompt
sure
to get rid of the
Mr.
bug.
Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Yes, we can actually play again. Yay! So if you missed it yesterday, every time we pressed the Y there a second time, we'd go flying out of the ship and it would get stuck. A lot of the former Telltale employees went to this company, and that's why this is so similar to Telltale.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Really? Did someone in chat touch the isolinear chips? Was it one of you guys?
Who did this?
There's a ladder there. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's enter silently. We don't know who it is. Could be anybody. Climbing ladders. Never seen ladder climbing as a quick time event. Someone was definitely up here. Why are they being so quiet? From behind. Miranda?
What the?
Oh, it's just you.
Uh-oh.
I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
I called you on the comm badge. Ed Solar and Commander Westbrook, too. Why didn't you answer?
Oh, I guess I was just caught up in my work.
Sus.
But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
But hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab. He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
Well, take me there.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them. It's that simple.
I don't have time for that. I have work to do.
Being very suspicious.
Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
I'm worried because you're acting strange. 1 minute you're citing regulation to take the crystals, and now you don't seem to care that they've gone missing. And what are you even doing in here?
Will you drop it?
No.
I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Hey, wait up!
Yeah, something's up with her. That face.
I don't know what I did to deserve this kind of treatment from you. I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Just tell Shovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business.
Being very
I know
weird.
things aren't the same for us, and I want to talk about that. But I don't have time to stand around and debate with you right now.
I want to help you, but you're not making it easy.
Then I'll try to make it simple. You don't have to say anything at all.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my way.
What the hell? That's not Miranda. Ah! Yeah! Quick time event.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
She's acting
Let's
sus.
just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She's not herself, I'm telling you.
What does that mean?
Something's
It
not
doesn't
right.
mean anything.
Well, for one, she was copying data onto this.
This drive is unauthorized.
Yeah.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
Yeah.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation.
Right.
And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Check the data on this drive. I'm sure it'll show her access codes were used. And there were probably files copied while I was still with you two in engineering.
That makes sense.
Then get someone down here who can prove that. But until then, I have to go.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Yep.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
Yes, we do.
Carter said you're not yourself. If something's wrong with you, we should head to sickbay and the doc will fix you right up.
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter. We should get her taken care of.
You're going to security.
Are you sure about this?
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Something's not right with you, ma'am. Something's going on. If you would just tell me what you were doing, but you wouldn't tell me, because you're hiding something. To the brig with you, ma'am. There's something wrong with her. Doctor can go see her and sit in the brig. What lies beneath? She will remember that.
Foliage on Tau resembles underwater plant life on Earth. The universe is full of mysteries.
Yes, it is. This game is fun to watch. Yeah, it's kind of janky, but it's fun. Kind of like Star Trek itself. This game is called Star Trek Resurgence. It came out yesterday.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to light shuttles.
Oh.
But if you can find the cause of the
Red shirt.
interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
My favorite Star Trek was probably a tie between Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. And I did not like Voyager. I liked the captain, hated the show. I tried it, and I did not like it at all. It was not for me.
I can crouch under this.
Crouch to go under obstacles. Okay, there we go. Sam in the pit.
The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
There were some good characters in Voyager, like 7 of 9 and the captain, but most everything else was just kind of really annoying characters, like Chakotay and the cat guy thing. There's a lot of them that were like, sometimes they were good, but there's a lot of bad episodes. Neelix, yeah. Tuvok was also annoying. But I felt like the show started having some decent episodes in its last season. But before that, it was just like lots of filler. Occasionally a good episode, but not very many.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Thank you for agreeing to this. You've already taken risks on our behalf. It means a great deal that you would do so again.
If it's for my people, no risk is too great.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible, but explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
Yeah, the Neelix actor was like, it wasn't the actor's fault. It was just the writing of the character was just annoying. A lot of the writing on that show just wasn't great for me.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
I haven't watched the new stuff though, like Discovery. I've only seen like one episode. It seems okay, just very different. The new one doesn't really feel like Star Trek. It feels like something new. Picard has some pretty good episodes.
That's the mine?
A lot of filler,
Prospect
but there's some good
North,
episodes in there.
Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door.
What?
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
I am acting!
You tried to deny me entry.
The Queen? But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because
We are actors! Acting!
You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this insolence.
There's no
You'll
need.
regret everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each
you
second
were...
you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I told you, I can't just...
Now!
But fine.
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked.
Be quick.
I suppose the view is nice.
It's a great distraction, though. If you go full Karen on someone, like, they don't know how to respond. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm excited for the Sony conference later today. It's going to be great. Tracker or beep when you're a scannable object.
Not going that way. Force field. Looks like it was installed recently. No safe way around it.
That seems like a very weird place to have a force field. It says it'll beep when I'm near a scannable object. What's scannable? Is it that? The scan isn't working on the force field. Oh, out of range. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Prevent solid matter from passing through. Okay. Signal receiver that controls field activation. Is there something else? What do you want me to scan? Oh, that thing? Opponent focusing on the pattern of the force field.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
What? Okay. Well, convenient. Just boop, 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 boop. Done. Fixed. I reversed the polarity of the tractor beam.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy.
This is Star Trek Resurgence. It's amazing how many episodes of Star Trek involve someone reversing the polarity of the tractor beam. It's a very common solution for some reason. Or the shields. Reversing the polarity of the shields. Can't do that with tricorder equipped. Crouch.
Might control the exit door. Need to see inside it.
Tricorder.
Something in here is keeping that door closed.
Component that processes DNA scans those attempting the door, does not store records. Is a trigger for activation. Prevents solid matter from passing through. Contains records of personnel with access to the facility.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Very convenient. Beep, 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 beep. All fixed. Passive scanning mode. Yeah, I love Next Generation, but always the worst episodes were ones that revolve around Wesley. If it was a Wesley episode, it was like, oh god. Oh god, here we go. Find Tylus. This is a lot like a Telltale game, if you ever played those back in the day. Lots of talking, just quick time events, choosing dialogue options, light exploring. Troy episodes were okay. It just when they involved Troy's mom, that was always a character that was like, oh god, she's coming back. Oh no, not Lexana. No, not Lexana's Troy. Please, no. She was such an intense character. Any episode where like Data was the main character, that was like always a good one. Data was was one of the best characters on the show.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight. There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
I remember one of the worst episodes of Next Generation was near the beginning, when there was evil slime. Woo! Evil slime, and it would cover a ship, and then it would move away. And it was so scary. It's like, oh god, it was funny.
No luck. Unless this console
The
thinks
skin
I'm
of
a
evil.
Atari guard, it won't work.
The guards work out of that building back there. Might have some DNA.
DNA. Okay.
Do you think we could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. But the console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
But that episode was great because it got rid of a character so we could get a better character to replace them later.
This facility doesn't seem well maintained.
Holodeck episodes were filler, but they were sometimes fun. There were some good holodeck episodes, but a lot of filler ones too.
An Illydian console.
All the managerial technology in the mines is Illydian.
So they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
One of the best holodeck episodes was when the holodeck created a person that wanted to leave and live. It was like, that was a very interesting concept and episode.
Hopefully that guard stays outside.
Oh, he will.
And then somehow he did walk out of there, like, and that was like a what is going on episode. Like, what?
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. Not concentrated enough.
Wow, that's a lot of DNA.
This'll work.
Residual oil positive revealed distinct pattern ridges. Fingerprint belonging to Atari male. DNA presence of cells shed from the outermost layer of skin indicates recent contact with the surface. A pattern of saliva consistent with sudden bursts of air from the nose and mouth, like cause from environmental irritants.
That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
Of course. Beep, 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 beep. Looking for some DNA for this light. It's like, what?
Hygiene clearly isn't a priority down here.
Locker?
Promising.
Highly absorbent fabric used for cleaning, drying, a variety of other tasks. Contains traces of Atari skin and hair. Notable odor detected. Strips of fabric used to cover wounds and injuries, provided protection for supporting the healing process. Atari blood detected. Copium, a strange medicinal thing taken before the PlayStation showcase by Twitch chat, hoping that they could bring all of their dreams to come true, and hoping for that Bloodborne PC port.
Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Hello, crash test dummy. Silk Song release date? That could happen.
Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source.
Cabby Shamey, thank you for that resub.
One of these for my cabin, actually.
That cake, lunchbox. Thank you very much, guys.
Leftovers. I should give this a scan.
That's food. Oof.
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
No. Atari food, dental prints, saliva residue.
Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
It's amazing just how many things this tricorder is able to do. So many things.
Almost looks like coffee. Almost. I'll have some Ractigino when I get back to the ship. If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
True. I know. Smartphones do that too. They do all kinds of stuff.
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
fair. What is that thingy there? That looks like that might be scannable.
I can use this.
Handprint. Also that thingy.
Not enough. Gotta keep looking.
I see something here. Shower. Nope. Alright, let's go try to open the door then. Should have enough. How long until replicators exist? When they could find a way to have 3D printers that, one, don't need you to put stuff into them, and two, can print stuff using just molecules and making anything they want, then you'll have replicators. And they could just infinitely create stuff from nothing. There you go. Just convert one matter into another.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
Yeah, replicators just take matter and turn it into other matter using energy.
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now. Jara. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. We'll have to hide.
Thank you.
I had to use the bathroom. Damn it. Damn it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Are you all right?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people.
Yeah.
I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
I see something there.
Got
It's
it.
a big key card. Damn.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one
Maybe.
of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
My phaser's set to stun.
She
He'll
said
be
it.
perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Set phasers to stun. Set the stream to fun.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Anyway, so I started blasting.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
Well, that's cool. I feel like if there's anyone in my way, they're going to be a minor inconvenience.
More
What happened to
guards.
Zelda? We beat it.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look.
Barricade.
Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
More guards. Red key card.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
How do you know that? We haven't seen what that thing does yet.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them.
Are you sure?
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Are we Bajoran? No, Bajorans have the little, like, nose thingy. That's some race they said earlier. I can't remember what it was. Something with an R. Okay, Kobliad. But Kobliads were discriminated against by the oh god, the ones that were attacking the Bajorans too. The big guys with the gray shoulder things, Cardassians, yes, the Cardassians. During stealth sequences, there are limits that if alerted will hunt you and try to catch you. If you're caught, your mission has failed. Enemies can see if they are looking in your direction. Stay crouched. Enemy sees you, feel the way, be caught, get out of line of sight quickly. Enemies take people pass, watch them, learn to patrol. Certain locations may interaction points distract the guards. Use to draw the guard to the location. You may open a path that they were guarded. Alright. Oh god. Telltale version of stealth. This is gonna be fun. This is not gonna be annoying at all.
Almost done here.
Okay, go over here.
Are we sure the Lydians won't try something else?
They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us.
Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable.
Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
The
Almost
plan?
complete.
What plan? What's the plan? Tell me about the plan. So he walks over there. And boop, 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 boop.
It's just a matter of time. This requires too many inputs. Are you hiding from me?
No.
I was mistaken.
Yes. It was just the wind. Clearly, just the wind. Security card. Got it.
Guess I was wrong. How long is Galvin going to make us wait?
I'm not worried. He's let us roll so far.
Through there.
It's a miracle we have him here.
We've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, no, go through the furnace.
We'll get our chance.
It's a good plan.
It's inevitable after all.
That it is.
I love when guards are like just watching something and then talking out loud about their plan. Letting anyone that's stealthy nearby know all about it. Super stealth metal door sliding open. No one heard that, I'm sure.
Stay close.
No one at all, chat. I'm sure that's perfectly
Stop.
fine.
What? Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
Use the tricorder to help scan objects. Energetic beam. Looks like I need to stealth. Not entirely naked to the eye. Like they can see them quite clearly. Stealth. 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 Looks like to the right, maybe? And then to the left. And then to the right. Aha! Got him. A lot of Blood? We're not in a cave. We're in a tomb.
This?
It's where the uprising started.
Will this playthrough be on YouTube? Yes, it already is. It's on our YouTube channel if you want to watch it.
Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
Unless the people have no
I don't know
blood.
if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of.
I see blood.
Hotari and Illydian. Both sides took a beating.
A lot of dead people. Let's see what's over here.
Is this the effects of an Illydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
Well, it disrupts you from living. Like, you want to be living, but then it's like, I'm going to disrupt your plans, and then I'm going to make you not do that. That's why it's the disruptor.
The Hotari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Illydian soldiers. How did they win?
There's crystals everywhere. Those have something to do with it.
These crystalline particles, they're not dilithium. Are they common in the mines?
Not that I've ever seen.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Illydians had far greater firepower. Footprints. Illydian boots. Running back the way we came.
Why?
Tylus.
What the hell?
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
This looks like, I've seen this before. There was a criminal. It was Mr. Tall. His full name was, I think, Chris Tall.
This Illydian tried to run.
They didn't let him.
I'm sorry, chat. My evil ways. You're unsubbing. No!
The Illydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hotari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Killed by the same crystallization as the Illydian.
Whose side was the killer on?
Knives says, I'm unsubbing. Thank you for subbing, Knives 112. And then you say after that, now I'm unsubbing. You subbed just to unsub? Wow. That is how you make a goddamn statement. That's powerful. What's in the pit?
Tylus, you may not want to look down there.
I've come too far to... What is this?
They've been dumping bodies down here.
Unforgivable. Galvin and Sidron will be made to answer for this.
Wait a minute. Who's that over there? Or is that the lady again? Wait. Beep, beep. We're near something that we could scan. It's too far. What's it here?
Tylus, what is this machine?
It's for tunnel boring. The cone on the front is covered in disruptors that allow it to melt through the solid rock.
They don't seem to have finished the tunnel. Why stop here, I wonder?
Must have found something. I do find this machine quite boring. Sounds like it scanned something, but what? There's definitely something emanating off of there. But I need to get over there. Can I back that thing up? Oh wait, can I crouch somewhere and go under? Oh, maybe here? It won't let me crouch. Oh.
More of these crystals.
Another of my people dead.
Definitely something over there. The window on this thing is so tiny. Can I go up this ladder? No. They want me to scan something, just can't find where it is. Maybe she's standing next to something. There it is. Okay. That's why she's standing there. Scanning. Crystal growth, unknown origin, lodged inside alien skull amidst low levels of termitic radiation. Crystal appeared to have grown from inside the flesh after initial penetration. Process ruptured several internal organs randomly. Process that may not have been fatal instantly. Elydian have 4 hearts. All are stopped, and the veins that feed them are clogged with crystallized spin crystallizations.
What an awful way to die.
4 hearts, damn.
This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
The radiation is visible through your tricorder and will lead the way to scannable objects. The 4 green lights on the left will fill to indicate the tricorder is facing the source radiation. So we need to find 4 green lights.
This makeshift barrier forced the Illydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war.
Well, let's see. Okay, it's 1, 2 lights, 3 lights. There are 4 lights!
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
Yes, we'll watch the PlayStation Showcase.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
They must have found a person that had immense power or tech from those people.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside Tau.
What the hell is in here? Okay.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
It's the remnants of the Takan Empire.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room. We need to learn everything we can.
Collect data to bring back to Starfleet. What are those? Okay, let's see. What is this thing?
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
Is that what it is?
Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
Can I scan it?
What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking around.
Well, if that's a teleporter, let's see if it... No. Will this teleport me over here? Garcia Dog, thank you for that 21-month resub. It says, excited to watch the PlayStation Showcase with you today, Dan. Oh, me too. I am excited. This is what I live for. This is what I do. I help poor, innocent Twitch chatters like yourselves. Discovering video games.
Can your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
It's not gonna help me, unfortunately. What is this thing?
Looks like some sort of replicator.
I can't get it to work.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
So... I'm really surprised though that just pressing random buttons didn't work. I really thought that would help. Biological. Parent control surface unknown how to interface with the device. Quantized spin crystallization resembles a weapon in form. May have been used on victims in the mines. Focus energy to perform replication of matter.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
We'll start talking about all this Sony PlayStation stuff later today. Once it's out. We'll start doing that about a half hour before. We'll make a list of like predictions and hopes and stuff, and we'll see. Babu with a 19-month resub. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Sam Nash, Knives, Moist Rain, Cappy's Chamois, That Cake Guy. Thank you so much for those subs, guys. You guys are amazing. The next PlayStation is not going to be announced, but the best you could hope for is maybe some like PlayStation 5 Slim or something, or maybe a Pro version, but that's unlikely. That's something over there. Empty and full slots are differently constructed. Does this form solid? This solid matter form change form? Radically complex crystalline device. Tifa? Thought I felt Tifa on my leg, but I looked down and there was nothing. I could have sworn I felt her fur brush against my leg, and I looked down there. There's nothing. That might be a ghost. That's great. Radiation consists of another nearby device.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible.
We'll take a crystal, see what happens.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
Why does this one look empty? There's something on the ground there. Looks like one of them got out, maybe.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
What?
Chara?
I see it.
What's happening?
Someone turned it on.
There's no one here. But maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
What exactly are we looking at over here? Apparently, control server's lacking any marks or inputs. Radiation flowing upward. Nothing bio about this machine. Crystalline structure connected to many energy conduits. Its internal structure defies known laws of physics. Back up, lady.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
Zettajoules?
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's...
Uh-oh.
Quickly. We have to hide.
Let me just stroll casually, because there's no run in this game. I'm very confident I'll make it there in time, even though I have to hide urgently. What?
Quickly. We have to hide.
I don't see a... Okay, nothing is caused... Nothing... Oh, okay, there we go. Left stick is run, apparently. All right. Okay, I found it.
This is outrageous. I demand
I found
you
it.
let me go.
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
Uh-oh. What are you up to, ma'am? So many mysteries. What is she up to? What was that machine? I guess if you want to find out more, you'll have to watch the next part of this YouTube series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Boom!